Today we're talking about 6 things you need to know about trusts and protecting your assets from the devastating costs of nursing home care. My name is Bill Henry. I'm an attorney with Robinson and Henry. So let's get right into it. So first thing we got to talk about are revocable versus irrevocable trust. A revocable trust is one where you reserve the rights to change the terms of the trust. Most people I see with trusts, they've got revocable trusts. You can know if you've got a revocable trust by looking at the terms of it and seeing whether or not it says something like the grantor or trustor reserves the right to change or terminate or amend this trust. If you do, it's a revocable trust. An irrevocable trust is one where you can't change the terms of it. Another way we can think about revocable and irrevocable trusts is imagine a treasure chest. And we have this treasure chest, and we put our property into this treasure chest. Well, if it's like a revocable trust, it means like we leave the lid open to our treasure chest and we can take the property back out of it. An irrevocable trust, we would close the lid and we've got no rights to take that money back out. So that's an irrevocable trust versus revocable trust. Okay, enough of that. Let's kind of talk about the 6 points. So number one, if we have a revocable trust, is it going to be protected from the nursing home care costs? And the answer is no. So if it's revocable, it's going to be included, and you're going to need to pay that money over to the nursing home care before the government, through the Medicaid program, will pick up the bill. So number two, what if we instead say, oh my gosh, I'm about to go into the nursing home, and I'm going to take the money out of that revocable trust and give it to somebody like my kids? Well, unfortunately, then what happens is you create what's called a penalty period, and you're going to have to find a way to pay for the nursing home care costs. And the duration or the number of months that you're going to have to pay really just depends on the amount transferred. So the government's not going to pick up the tab if you do that. So revocable trusts do not give us really any protection from the nursing home. Number three, let's talk about irrevocable trust. Okay, let's say instead, as I put my property into an irrevocable trust, I close the lid and I've got no rights to get at the money. But what if I give somebody else the right to get the money for me? So they get to decide if I get the money. I have no rights to it, but they can still get the money and give it to me. Well, the answer there, unfortunately, is that will be included and not protected from the nursing home to the extent that that person has the right to get the money out of the trust. So that doesn't help us either. Number four, what about if I've got no right and nobody can give me the money out of this irrevocable trust, but I'm entitled to income like on a monthly basis? Well, then just that income is going to be included in that trust, or excuse me, be included in terms of your qualification for Medicaid and whether or not, and to the extent that you're going to have to pay money over to the nursing home. Number five, well, how long, if I make this transfer into this trust before I can go ahead and apply for Medicaid? So in other words, how long after I transfer money into an irrevocable trust that I have got no rights to, I can't get any income out of it, how long do I need to wait before it's no longer counted against me? And the answer to that is 60 months. So number six, are there any other type of trusts that I should know about that won't be included, or at least have different rules around them that we don't have to worry about everything we just talked about? And the answer is yes. Those trusts are called pooled trusts, disability trusts, and income trusts. Again, I'm Bill Henry with Robinson Henry, an elder law attorney. If you've got any questions, follow-up questions on this, feel free to drop me a line in the comments or send us an email. I'm happy to get them answered for you, and I'll talk to you next time.